Hi, Salad Master owners. I'm Catherine, the owner of Food Saved Me, and we're going to talk about just some starter cooking basics in your Salad Master so you can be more familiar with the Vapo valves and how to use them. So when you're choosing the right size pan for whatever you're making, you want to make sure that your pan is going to be at least 2/3 full with food or water, so your Vapo valves can be activated to work. So if you're just cooking like a little 1 cup serving of peas, you wouldn't want to put that in like a 3-quart or a 5-quart saucepan or something, because that's probably going to burn on you, because you're not going to get that Vapo valve action. So start with a pan. You have at least 2/3 of it full with food. The more the better. And what happens is it releases moisture, and when it gets to 190 inside, this Vapo valve will start clicking. And you want a good strong click, like a steady click. If your pan is kind of sporadic, it's looking like kind of a random click, you can test it. Just spin the lid. That'll help throw some of the moisture down, create a seal, and sometimes it'll click faster for you. Now, if you're using fresh or frozen food, just throw that in. There's plenty of moisture to activate that Vapo valve, as long as you got the 2/3. But if you're doing something fresh, like fresh broccoli, for example, or squash, something like that, sometimes those vegetables are months old by the time we get them at our grocery store and bring them home and finally cook them. So they're just losing moisture the whole time. So you have to replenish that a little bit. So you have some options, like if you're washing broccoli or Brussels sprouts, make sure they're good and moist and leave that water on it, and then put them in your pan and cook them at medium click low. And sometimes, just to be safe, I'll add a tablespoon or 2 of water just to replenish that natural moisture that was in the vegetable first, and that'll be enough to activate the Vapo valve. Also, my favorite thing to make in here, one of my favorite things, are potatoes, sweet potatoes especially, and corn on the cob. So it's kind of the same premise. I do them in here, medium click low, or I cook them in the electric skillet, medium click low, which would be 350 click, and then set it to 190. So if I'm making a potato, I would just cut it lengthwise in half, kind of score it in the middle, and put it face down in the pan, and then you can stack them from there. But I wet them first. I wash them, leave that moisture on them, and then when I put the potato in, there's a little bit of moisture to activate the Vapo valve. Fill it up, and then medium click low. Same with corn on the cob. You can do it with the husks on or the husks off. You just need to add a couple of tablespoons of moisture again, and it will be the sweetest corn on the cob that you've ever had. This is the same thing that happens with sweet potatoes. So I hope you're enjoying your Salad Master, and we will see you soon. Thanks.